Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can install this model MHS 20 billion on Windows locally. One word of caution, you would need more than 30 gig of memory on your laptop or wherever you are installing it, whether it is on cloud or wherever you would need 30 gig plus. I would suggest you should have around 40 gig plus, but 30 gig you might be able to pull it off. I'll try to install it on my laptop on Windows to see if it works or not, but at least I would be able to give you some of the steps as how you can do it easily. The only barrier I see is the memory of your GPU. Okay. Having said that, this MHS 20 billion is quite a interest, interesting model, and if you go to their model card, they have quite a lot of information that it is based on Llama 2, and then they have created this by gluing together uh, with a sparkle of unholy and lot of other interesting bits and bytes, like what sort of LoRa's and weights were used, what is a prompt template, and then some of the suggested settings. I'll drop the link of this model card in video's description so that you can follow along. Okay, now going back to the installation, let me go show you my Windows screen, which I am using with the right now with on EC2 instance, but you can use it on a laptop too. So I'll be using LM Studio to install it. If you don't know what LM Studio is and how to install it, I have another video of explaining that, and I'll drop the link in video's description. So I will suppose that you already have this LM Studio installed. All you need to do is to log into your Windows instance, start this LM Studio, search for model name. I have searched it, and you can see that there are some different variants of this amethyst model, and I'll go with the Bloch's quantized one. And you can see on the screen that it says that it requires 30 gig plus RAM. I don't think so I have that, but I'll try it. And I always go with this quantized 5 model because this is one of the most accurate ones of these quantized ones. So let me click on download, and this is all you need to do in order to download this model. So as soon as you click on download, it will start downloading this model, as you can see in the bottom screen. And once it is downloaded, you would need to click on this chat screen here, and then you will select the model to load from this screen, and then start chatting here in this um, text box. And that's all there is to it in order to install and run this model or any model for that matter. Let me go back and see where it is at. So you can see that it is downloading. So the file size is around almost 14 gig. So let's wait for it to finish, and then we'll see if my system is able to sustain it or not. The model download has finished. It took around half an hour for me to download, but depends upon your bandwidth. Okay, so model is download is done. Now in order to chat with it or use it, on the left hand side click on this chat icon, and then on the top select the model to load. Let's load it, and let's see if it is able to load it in on my RAM or not. And one good thing about is that you can see on the top that it is telling us how much RAM is being used and how much CPU is being used. So far so good, looks promising. Okay, so it is downloaded. It is loaded in my system. Now let me give it a prompt. I'll just let me drag it a tad bit down so that you'll be able to see. So let's ask it what is the capital of Australia. Press enter, and let's wait for it to come back. Shouldn't take too long. I will just let it run just so that you could also sense the speed of entrance of this model, how it goes, and also keep an eye on the top on the resource usage. So CPU is around 25-20%, and you can see the result is correct. Okay, let me ask you a bit more sort of complex question. So in this prompt, I'm asking it that renovate the following old bathroom. I have a 25-year-old house with an old bathroom. I want to renovate it completely. Think about it step by step and give me steps to renovate the bathroom. Also give me cost of every step in Australian dollars. So that is the catch here. Let's see if it is able to infer it. Let's wait for it to come back. After a minute or so, it has started producing the results, and the results seem bit okay. And you can see the speed because I'm using it on my local system, and I could imagine it's one GPU of a limited RAM. So, but if you have a beefy system, I think this will fly. And these are the steps with the demolition, cost, and then it is telling you a bit of a detail of this step. So let it load. This seems like an old typewriter from 1970s, I guess. This will improve. I'm more than sure in the coming days. So as you can see that it is still producing it and it is very slow in printing out the results, but that really doesn't matter. What matters is the accuracy of the responses, which is awesome. I can tell you the cost and the steps, they are spot on. So very impressed by the quality of this model. Now it will take some time to produce everything. So I'll just click on stop generating here, and we could even do the regenerate to regenerate the responses if we don't like the previous response, or we could continue. But let me go with another prompt. I'll ask it, write me a Python program to reverse a list, and then press enter. Let's see how it performs in the coding problem. So let's wait for it to come back. So you can see that slowly but steadily it is generating me a Python program to reverse a list. And let's see if it is able to give me a Pythonic program or what it does. But so far so good. It is not only generating the function but also putting comments on it, which is a best practice. And then there is our code which it is producing. So a list, output list, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I will let it produce it, and it will take some time, I believe. Okay, so it is going through for loop. Anyway, I'll just click on stop generating. But the point is that you can see that how easy it is to install or download the model on your local system on Windows by using this LM Studio, and you can go with any Hugging Face open source model out there. Now, I would highly suggest that once you are done with it, then you need to delete the model. But before you delete it, you need to eject it so that it will be ejected from your system. So click on eject model here on top, and that's done. Now click on this folder icon here, and from here this is your model which you downloaded. Now click on delete and press and click on delete again to confirm it, and there you go. So that's it, guys. I This is how you can download and install it. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or your thoughts, please share them in the comments, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.